Hello, my friends. I wanted to go over some questions that have come up since launching my GFit app. I'm so excited. GFit is on demand. You can access everything from your fabulous phone on this fabulous app right here titled GFit. You see with the fire logo. Yeah. All right, so yes, everything is right here. You have all your full workouts now right here in our beautiful app, and you guys get 7 days free to check it out, to get some killer workouts. You don't need a gym. We're doing it all GFit style, right? So a lot of you guys that have been following me for a long time know what I'm all about. Since graduating from the gym 8 years ago, I've taken it to the home gym. I've taken it to the pavement. I get it all done with less equipment, no gym necessary, and am in better shape now than I was when I was killing it at the gym, spending countless hours. So I wanted to share with you guys one question that has come up several times is, what do I need for these workouts? Or what, can you just tell me what's in the home gym, what's in your home gym, and what I need for my workouts? I'm like, yes, let me share with you, because most of my workouts require very, very minimal equipment, like maybe a booty band, maybe some dumbbells. 99% of my workouts require no shoes. So I try to make it as simple and as realistic as possible for you guys, okay? Because we have so much other stuff going on in our lives, right? That I want fitness and I want your workouts to be the one thing that is just something you don't have to worry about, and that's something that doesn't overwhelm you. We want to make them fun, we want to make them effective, and it can be done. So I wanted to take you guys through a little tour of my home gym, because while you may see benches and barbells and all kinds of things over there, you need to know that you don't need all of that. That's actually my husband's equipment, okay? So I wanted to go through exactly what I use on a regular, and if you want to, you can start with the basics, and then as you start to get kind of into our workouts, you're gonna start to grow your home gym just because out of pure want, but not out of need. You can get away with very little. So let's go ahead and go through what you're going to need and what my gym looks like, what our workouts will entail. First of all, you definitely want to grab a pair of dumbbells, okay? So start with 2 pairs. You can go to Target, you can go to Walmart, you can go to Amazon. Get 2 pairs of dumbbells, okay? So make this small investment, and it will be a huge asset to your home gym. So a reason why I say 2 dumbbells is because there's a lot of exercises that we do where we don't use a lot of weight, okay? So we use less weight, less is what I want. But there are some exercises, like for example, side lateral raises or rear delt rows, where you're gonna need lighter weight. So for those, I would recommend that you get a lighter pair of dumbbells and a heavier pair. Now, everyone's different. So if you're a newbie, maybe 5s and 8s is a good place to start, because you wanna use the heavier weights for presses and rows and things like that, where you can push a little bit more weight. If you are more advanced, then potentially maybe you want 8s and 10s or 8s and 12s. Maybe you want to get a pair of 15s. So it just depends on your level. But you want to start out with a pair of lighter dumbbells and a pair of heavier dumbbells. 5s. My gym has a pair of 5s. 8s. You'll see me use 8s a lot. I love 8s. 8s are great, my favorite. Pair of 10s, so it's my second favorite weight, 8s and 10s. And I actually should invest in a pair of 12s. I don't have a pair of 12s currently. See, so I have those 2 that I use all the time. And I did go for a 15. So I was like, I'm gonna skip the 12s. I'm gonna push myself with the 15 and do shoulder presses and things like that. But I literally just got these like a month ago. So you can start with your 2 basic weights, whatever those are for you, and then little by little, you'll be like excited to start to add to your gym with other things. So 2 weights. I also have booty bands. I have lots of booty bands, and I will recommend that you do get these. They're not necessary, but they will really help, especially when we do a lot of the booty work. Booty bands are such a simple piece of equipment that really add great resistance. So instead of those monstrous machines at the gym, it all is right here in the palm of your hand. I use these from ProFit Sure. So these are great. I've had several booty bands snap on me. Yeah, definitely not fun. And these I have found to be really high quality. And then I love this one that they have. It's like a super extra, really high quality booty band, and it has this in there so it doesn't like roll down. So I use these basic ones, and they come in different strengths. So really would recommend that you grab some booty bands, and then this is also fun. But you don't have to have them, but they really will help, especially as you start to get into our workouts and see how much they make your buns burn. Last week I filmed an exercise. It's the abs and booty number 2 for those of you that already have the app. Holy smokes, my butt and my legs have been sore for like 4 days. Thank God yesterday was an off day. Okay, then you're going to want a, not essential, but I really would recommend a foam roller. This is really key. This is going to help to loosen up all that fascia, to keep you loose, to keep you just injury-free. So having a foam roller is really important. Now, you can get away with just stretching, but this is really key when we do a lot of the IT band stretches in that section of the app. There's different types of foam rollers. You know, you get the ones that are a little bit, have the massage, rivets on it, or the very basic. Start with just the very basic. And they have really long ones and they have short ones. Get the short one because you don't really need the long one. It just takes up more space. So I've got this little chunky short one that's perfect, okay? Great for rolling out the body. We do a lot of rolling out on Wednesdays. It's dedicated to stretch, yoga, flow, to really kind of give you a nice balance in mind and body. Another piece of equipment that I do use really frequently, again, not essential. You'll see that I really make no excuses. Like if you don't have something, I'm like, if you don't have it, then do this, because I try to remove all of that. But if you do have one or are trying to really look at different options to improve your home gym, this exercise ball is awesome. Not only for doing, you know, your basic things that you think about, like balance exercises, core work, leg lifts, really working the abs, but it's also great for those hamstrings. So instead of that clunky, heavy, big hamstring machine that does amazing things, we use this and we do a lot of hamstring work. So if you can invest in a ball, they also make really great chairs for your computer. So it's multi-use, multifunctional. So this is a 65 or 75, depending on how tall you are. 65 is perfect. So this is something. Now these are 2 pieces of equipment that are not essential at all, but I do have these push-up bars personally because I had them styled for GFit and I thought they were cute because they're pink. But basically push-up bars, you can get the same exercise done on dumbbells, okay? So if you don't need push-up bars, but dumbbells do the same thing. And I like to use them because when we're doing push-ups, it allows you to go really deep into that push-up and then press yourself back up. So those are really you'll see them, but you don't need them. Dumbbells will do the exact same thing. I also have some yoga blocks, not essential because you can grab anything that has this height, even a stack of books or something like that if you want to just use those to help guide you into some different stretches, but they are helpful. So I have yoga blocks. And you guys, I'm getting pretty close to, like, that's really all. The last thing I will show you is, again, not essential because there's lots of different things I'm sure you have lying around your house that will add for comfort. But I do have this wonderful pad that I use sometimes just, you know, if I want a little bit more comfort in something that I'm doing. Not essential. And I do have a last piece of equipment is a yoga mat. You can use a towel, you don't need a yoga mat, but I do take this with me on the go, especially when I'm doing workouts that are outside. So as you can see, it's not a lot of equipment. If I had to say, pick 3 things, I would say absolutely get your dumbbells, get your lighter, get your heavier, get your booty bands, invest in some booty bands, even if you just start with 1 and then we start to add to it. and an exercise ball. So there's my top 3, and everything else, my friends, we do with body weight, and we get creative. You don't even need a bench. You can find your chair, you can use your bed, make it super easy with no excuses. So you guys, if you have any questions, let me know. My app is called GFit. You can find it in the App Store in both for Apple and for Google. So both of those are available, so Android or Apple devices. And I am so excited about this, you guys. Not only does it include your workouts, but it includes your diet. So every month I deliver you a diet using my Eating for Purpose carb cycling formulas that keep your body responding without you having to count a macro, without you having to count calories, without you feeling deprived. All of that stuff is included in there. And then there's tons of recipes, and a big section, which I know you guys know I'm really big on, is mindset. So while we have all of our gym equipment, and while you've got those killer workouts, and while you know what you're gonna eat, how do you show up every single day? How do you still find that motivation when you don't feel like it? How do you still, show up when you feel like it's the last thing that you want to do, you're not feeling confident, you're feeling kind of gross? How do you still get through those mental barriers? And it all starts here, because while we have all this and while you have all the tools, if you don't know how to dig into your mind to show up every single day, you're never even going to make it to the gym. So I really help you to navigate and to break through those mental barriers that'll keep you showing up day after day. And that is what has allowed me to show up day after day, from back in the day when I was competing to now. How many years later? It's been, 12 years later, and I'm still showing up. It's because of these mental hacks that I use every single day that I share with you guys. So I am so excited. If you have any questions, let me know, but I'm here to help you make your fitness, your goals a reality and not just a dream. Showing you how less is more is really possible. It's just how we incorporate these exercises, how we dig into the mind, how we focus on that mind-muscle connection and do less, but make the little bit of time that we have extra effective. All right, guys, have an incredible day, and I cannot wait to see you in the app.